Later tonight, Pike captures a German prisoner in Dad's army. But first, we have the Thamesmen.
It's four. It's day four, I think.
Are you sure?
Someone tell us, what day is this is Canada Week. Hello, I'm George, I'm in Los Angeles.
And I'm Alex, and I'm in San Francisco, and you're middle of Canada Week, and you've also got us in the middle of an argument about where exactly we are in Canada Week, and if anyone should be navigating this ship, it's us.
I'm pretty sure it's day 4. And, but maybe. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Does it matter?
Totally lost. It's professional.
It's internet time.
Yeah, but it's professional outfits like this which really pushes the boundaries of YouTube.
We really do challenge the standards that they set.
Welcome to the challenged reaction video channel. We are challenged. We're majorly challenged.
Yeah, we are. I think we are. But we struggle through. We get through. We occasionally get to we do get to the music. Stick around. Great tunes are coming. We'll be there in a minute. I promise.
And we always lay it on the line.
We You got it.
See day 3. Or day 4.
Day 2.
All right. Canada Week, you've been absolutely fantastic. You've given us 1970s in shovels. There was a pickup that came round. It was brown and had stripes down the side, and it said Canada, and it was the perfect 1970 pickup. And it came out my house and lifted up, and it dumped a load of 1970s on my driveway, and I thought, that's 1970s. Thank you, Canada.
Orange stripe dumps.
Yeah, orange. Brown. Brown shouldn't be a colour, should it?
Well, it is. You can't really just say brown. You can't be a colour. I'm sorry, brown. You're done, mate. You can't be a colour. Get out. Well, I mean, where would it be? What would be trees? Orange?
Two
purple?
things. Two colours that shouldn't be colours. One is brown, right?
Right.
Shit.
Why?
Shit. Shit. Right? Whatever you have a brown sofa, big shit sofa. You have a brown car, shit on wheels. You know what I mean?
There aren't many brown cars now, are there?
Exactly. Why? Because they just look like mobile turds.
Well, they were made in the 70s, and they were kind of like turds on wheels in the 70s cars. Well, in England. In America, they were not. In America, they were muscle cars up until the oil crisis, and then they went a bit,
Yeah,
but pre the oil crisis, they were fantastic muscle cars.
There was a drug that it was in the 70s. I always see it on TV. They always call Quaaludes. Don't understand what Quaalude is, but I think it made brown look good. And the other thing, right, another colour that shouldn't be, purple. If anything,
I love purple.
If anything on my body is that colour, go to the doctor.
Yeah. Okay, it's not a body colour, but it's the colour of magic. Purple is the colour of magic. It is a colour that summons up wizards and unicorns and starves, and you shall not pass. It's purple.
There's someone I know, they've got a rare vintage 911. Right? Okay. Beautiful. Purple. 1973. Yes, you got it. It's purple. And it just looks like a swollen testicle. Right? and it doesn't matter. As soon as you go and see this beautiful car, there's a rare 911. Rare 911. Word goes round. Oh, yeah, can't wait. Up comes the cover. Ooh.
Was that the original colour?
Yeah.
Well, that's rare then,
sorry.
Isn't it?
Aubergine.
Aubergine, okay. Well, that means something else. It's entirely. But, but what about Prince? Prince was the purple one.
He's dead.
Could you say that Prince? Okay, let's not rub it in. But do you think he was the personification of purple?
Yes, he was, and not only that, he changed his name to some sign, and he went a bit wacky. He wore high heels, died in an elevator of drugs, and that's because of purple.
Now, I don't think you can blame it on the colour, quite frankly.
He had a stupid guitar.
Yeah, he did have a strange guitar. To me, that cymbal one we watched on that video was super weird with a spiky bit on the side.
You would end up with swollen testicles if you hooked your knackersack on the end of that guitar.
Is this something that's happened to you recently?
I don't want to talk about it. It started brown and ended up with purple.
Okay, look, can we get on with the track?
Yes, we can.
There's a lot of Canadians maybe here who are going, shut the fuck up.
Yes,
and sorry. we're not in the 70s, but we're going to do a 70s track, aren't we?
Because Canada is in the 70s.
No, that's the comment which everyone will go below. But what about, we've done some great stuff since 1973, and they'll be all listed below, won't it?
They will be, such as...
that'll be Canada Week 3 or 4 or something.
What they've done, like Katie Lang, she covered Hallelujah. Was it Katie Lang? So she made a modern version of a 70s track. They've taken the 70s.
I don't think the whole of Canadian music is Katie Lang.
No.
Because that's like kind of 90s anyway. But or 2000s maybe, I don't know. But I think we're a bit generalising. Here, okay, look.
All right.
Brian did a great playlist here, and he's educating us on the roots of Canadian music. And we're starting with the stuff that is the bedrock.
Tundra.
No, bedrock.
Tundra.
Under tundra. Tundra's up above.
Tundra under the bedrock. Frozen bedrock.
Okay, whatever you saw. Yeah, exactly. We're doing the bedrock of Canadian music right now. And today, it is a band with an awesome name. Chilliwack.
That is a good name.
It's also going to be a silly name. But it is Chilliwack we're going to be doing today. And we've got a track which is called Fly at Night.
I've never heard of Chilliwack.
I've never heard of Chilliwack either.
It sounds like a sexual position. But I'm sure it's not. You don't really want to... Can you imagine turning around to a lady and saying, I see you've done the Broken Eagle, but now I'm going to do the Chilliwack.
I'm going to do the Chilliwack.
And if it goes purple or brown... Go to the doctor.
I think
sorry.
You're really very hung up on this, aren't you? It's okay. That's right. Don't worry. Just go to the doctor.
Let's read
so
about
we've got some
Chilliwack.
notes. Brian, who actually I just noticed is also a Patreon of, very sensibly a Patreon of Thamesmen. And so, Brian, thank you very much, mate. And thank you for the notes.
Thanks for the support, Brian. Really appreciate it. And thank you very much for the notes as well. Sorry we wibble so much. We're going to get onto your track now.
Yeah, well, should I read the notes?
Yes.
Yeah, should we do that?
Yes.
So channeling something.
Yes.
More power. Named after their hometown, the city of Chilliwack. Okay, so it's not a sexual position, it's a town.
No,
okay.
Someone could have done the Chilliwack.
Done the Chilliwack in that place.
And they thought, let's name
Chilliwack.
Let's name the town after.
Look, can we get on with the notes? There are a lot of notes here, and we're never going to get on. You've got to go and cook the supper in a minute or something anyway, haven't you?
Got children.
So, your kids will starve, Anyway, and you'll never be getting chilliwacked again. So, the city of Chilliwack, British Columbia, and yes, that is the name of an actual city in Canada. And coincidentally, it's the city where I was born.
Brian, the original Chilliwacker.
Chilliwacker. Hey. Awesome. Oh, perfect.
God, he knows us so well. Like he knew we would settle on that.
he knows us all too well.
Chilliwack, Brian.
Chilliwack. Chilliwack, the band, was formed in 1970 by vocalist and lead guitarist Bill Henderson. The band would be active 18 years. Well, that's into the 80s, isn't it? And in that time, they produced 11 studio albums and at least 6 big hit songs in Canada, including my favourite, Fly at Night. Now, didn't Rush have an album called Fly by Night? Just as a coincidence. But anyway, I digress. I believe Fly at Night is the perfect example of a classic rock song. It opens calmly with just the acoustic guitar and the singer, and after the intro, the electric guitar replaces the acoustic, and the drums and bass join in. The basic fundamental 4-piece sound takes over, and the whole thing is mellow and really easy going. The acoustic takes the bridges and the outro. This brings a sense of balance and continuity to the song. All the fundamentals of a good old rock and roll song, Fly at Night, belongs in every classic fan's playlist.
Fantastic. This is going to be good. Well read. Well read.
I should have been on the stage. I should have been super brilliant.
Yes, but as your mother said, you have a face for the radio. That everything's well until they see you.
Well, I could play like the bell ring of Notre Dame or something like that.
You could be the bell end.
Oh, I tell you what, did I tell you did we talk about this already? I
Trying
can't
to
remember.
get to the music. Yeah, well, carry on.
You know how we get all these things that people go, you guys look like, porn stars. You guys look like Simon Pegg and Nick Frost.
I look like Brains from Thunderbirds.
Yeah,
I look like Nick Frost.
I know I look like Nick Frost. You look like Simon Pegg.
I look like Buddy Holly. I look like an anemic person with big glasses.
Well, so someone said we look like John Travolta and Samuel Jackson from Pulp Fiction. I'm like, winner. That's the one.
Am I black?
Yes, you are. I hate to tell you, but you are. Oh, I'd love to tell you.
Yeah.
Either way.
Oh man, I'd have that would do me.
So I'm John Travolta then.
You could be John Travolta. You can go fly your plane and give all your money to Scientology.
And you can just go motherfucker the whole time. Is that right?
Absolutely. I just talk about burgers all the time. Oh God, getting way late.
Look, can we get the song? Can we get the song, please?
Yes, Chilliwack.
Sorry, it was my fault, that one.
Yeah.
So let's go and see what the good folk of Chilliwack are up to. And with their Fly at Night track, which is a piece of classic rock. And we are ready and raring to go.
Count me in, big boy.
Are you ready, sir?
As they say in Chilliwack.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Nice start.
Yeah, great start. I can feel it already building up.
4 men in a rock and roll band. Fly at night, in the morning we land. Fly at night till we're satisfied. See the morning from the other side. And when you close your eyes, sleep comes first. When you fly the universe, well, you need some rest. Yeah, you need some rest. Spaces, yeah, we like a sea of faces. Time is just a rubber band. Time is at our command. And when we look out and see it there, you see much closer and you feel so near. Yeah, you feel so near.
Nice bridge.
When we fly by night, it's like a rocket flight, and baby, that's just what it's for. We fly by night, it makes you feel alright. You keep coming back for more. see the morning from the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was lovely. Well, like you said, that was a proper like rock and roll song, wasn't it?
That had my favourite ingredients of a rock song.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. You know, when I love a rock song. My favourite Led Zeppelin album, Led Zeppelin 3. Acoustic guitar, you know, and then it builds up with acoustic guitar. And then you got the band coming in, and then you got the breakdown back down the acoustic, and then you got the guitar solo on top of that's the ingredients I love of a rock song.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was, you know, fairly standard kind of track. You know, but it was lovely. It was like I could absolutely hear that again and again and not get bored of it. You know, it had a nice build to it, had a great tone to it. Yeah, I think that was interesting. And
I thought it was beyond that. I actually thought it was beyond that. I think that would be an absolute staple. If I grew up on that, that would be an absolute meat and veg, absolute staple that you could eat every single day. It was just like solid, down the road, true rock. It had all the ingredients. And I thought it was more than just interesting. I thought it was a great, absolute classic rock song.
I mean, I think, again, you know, okay, so this time around we heard the studio version, and to hear a live version of them, I wonder if what they're like live, what sort of energies they bring, what sort of styles they have. You know, I think that would be a really interesting to see a sort of, you know, early days 70s live video. I think that'd be a kind of cool thing.
I love the vocalist. He did some
he's got a great voice, hasn't he?
Really nice voice, and then great harmonies of them, double tracking, hitting the really high. I love that. Absolutely love that.
Yeah, that was a good choice. Absolutely surprising and new. Brilliant.
Yeah, well, Chilliwack. There you go.
Chilliwack.
I'm gonna come and visit Chilliwack and play Chilliwack. I bet every Chilliwack festival, Chilliwack have to play there.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Ever since 1970.
Well, I bet they live in Chilliwack. Why wouldn't you?
Well, that's where they came from, wasn't it? So yeah.
Well, I suppose so. Yeah. You wouldn't get lost, would you?
You're just looking for excuses to say the word Chilliwack, aren't you?
No.
No, not.
No, but it's a damn good word.
I tell you, you've used that word and you laid it on the line like a good, you know, really good.
All right, Brian, great, absolutely solid, classic gold rock there. I tell you, that was like, you know, getting in the car on a warm summer's day. If that came on the AM radio with the windows down, I was driving, that volume would go up, my arm would go on the window, I'd lean back, and I'd really enjoy it.
Yeah, perfect. Absolutely brilliant. All right. Canada. Good on you.
Take care. I'll see you tomorrow for day 4 or 5 or whatever.
6,
internet time.
5, something, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be there.
All right. See you tomorrow.
Later.
Chilliwack. It is a sexual position.